Greetings from Harcum College. I'm John J. DeTemple, President, and it is my pleasure to welcome students, their friends and families, trustees, honored guests, faculty, staff, and most especially the class of 2020 to Harcum's 104th commencement ceremony and our first ever virtual graduation ceremony. I'd now like to introduce Kathy Anthony to sing our national anthem. Kathy?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Though the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets crackling, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Kathy, for that beautiful rendition of our national anthem. That song was written during an uncertain time in U.S. history, when America was fighting with Britain during the War of 1812 on United States soil. Composer Francis Scott Key was inspired by the sight of a lone American flag still flying over Fort McHenry at daybreak after being heavily bombarded for 25 hours. Today, we are bringing our ceremony to you in a remote way because we face a different kind of enemy, one unseen, unexpected, one that created unprecedented challenges for students, faculty, and for Harcum College itself. That's why this is a momentous day for Harcum College 2020 graduates. Despite the disruption caused by the pandemic, you have forged ahead and reached your educational goals. You are poised to step into the future after today, and we are so proud to have traveled with you on your educational journey and to see you achieve this milestone. Our Harcum Purple Standard is still flying proudly in front of Melville Hall. Long may she wave. Today we continue to fulfill the dream of Edith Hatcher Harcum and Octavius Harcum when they founded a music school way back in 1915. Harcum is unique in several ways. It's the first college authorized by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania to offer an associate's degree. Only associate's degree granting college in Pennsylvania co-founded by a woman. And the only independent college in Pennsylvania that solely offers associate's degrees. Today, we continue to provide a career-based education that is focused on student success. Thousands of Harcum graduates in the region and beyond know the worth of a Harcum degree. Now, I would like to introduce the chair of the board, Alex Klein. Alex is a third generation of the Klein family to serve as chair of the board. He follows his grandfather, Philip Klein, and his father, Arthur Klein, in service to Harcum College. Most of you who have been on campus are aware that Klein Hall is named after the Klein family.
Thank you, Dr. Temple, and hello to our honored guests, fellow trustees, alumni, faculty, staff, students, family, and friends watching this presentation. On behalf of the Harcum College Board of Trustees, I welcome you to the 2020 virtual commencement ceremony. Graduates, you have worked hard for this moment, harder and in more challenging ways than you might have ever anticipated, and we would like to congratulate you for work well done. So please take time to enjoy the celebration dedicated to you. The board members and I thank Harcum faculty and staff who have provided our graduates with the academic and personal support they needed to reach this day. This past year was full of memorable events. We opened a new learning space in time for fall classes at the beautiful Art and Design Center on South Bryn Mawr Avenue. We celebrated our second annual Founders Day on October 1st. And at the end of regular season play, the NJCAA recognized 21 all-academic student-athletes from Harcum for earning high GPAs while playing a varsity sport, and additionally lauded one of the men's varsity players as a Division I All-American. As the event of all events, halfway through spring semester, Harcum faculty and students successfully adapted to remote ways of teaching and learning in a matter of days in unthinkable circumstances. Because of that determination and resiliency, we believe that Harcum will continue to prosper and grow. That's because Harcum's founders, Edith Hatcher Harcum and Octavius Harcum, created a school where every individual could have the chance to learn and grow, develop their unique talents, and reach for success in their chosen endeavors. Harcum faculty and staff have internalized that responsibility to create possibilities for you. Remember that your education is the best possible preparation for this uncertain world, and it's because of the continued support of students, alumni, and their families that we can continue offering the value of a Harcum education generation after generation. The board members and I wish all the graduates the best in your future endeavors. I now have the opportunity to confer the Philip Klein Memorial Award to a deserving Harcum faculty member. Between the 1950s and the 1980s, my grandfather, Philip Klein, served as Harcum's president and later as chairman of the board of trustees. His vision and determination were vital to Harcum's rebirth and growth. His leadership was instrumental in creating the Harcum we know and love today, and his inspiration lives on among his family members and all the members of the Harcum community. Upon his passing, his beloved friends and family endowed the Philip Klein Memorial Award, which is granted to a member of the Harcum community who fulfills the following criteria: dedication to the high ideals of Philip Klein, demonstration of inspiration and creativity in his or her efforts, provides outstanding service to Harcum students, and through thought, vision, and action is dedicated to Harcum College. Any member of the Harcum College family may recommend a candidate. This year's recipients first introduced herself to the Harcum community in 2013 with a photo on the college website in which she wore a medieval garb she created herself for a Renaissance fair. What an unforgettable way to let your future students and colleagues know the wonderfully inventive things and original personality you had in store for them. Since her first days on campus, she has displayed a genuine heart for her students with a myriad of opportunities for growth and development. Year in and year out, she displays her organizational skills, her knowledge of her profession, and her extraordinary ability to help students realize goals beyond their reach at the annual fashion show. Additionally, she continually introduces students to a new network and fast-paced fashion environment in New York and Philadelphia with field trips and access to fashion-influencing events, including meetings with buyers and major brands. During the centennial, she helped organize and display a crowdsourced project and gallery show called Bears and Squares. But most notably, she conceived and developed a museum-caliber exhibition entitled What We Wore, 100 Years of Fashion, an elegant, richly informative show in the Trout Library. Whatever Harcum has asked of her, she has done willingly and skillfully, including Maker Series workshops and spearheading a fabric marbling workshop for prospective students for the art and design experience. Her nominator said that she was abundantly talented, collaborative, innovative, and generous with her time and talent to her students and her colleagues. For her exemplary efforts, I am pleased to present the 2020 Philip Klein Memorial Award to Associate Professor Julian Crooks, Assistant Director of the Fashion Program. Congratulations, Ms. Crooks. You will receive an elegant chair from the college engraved with your name for winning this award. Next, you will hear from Dr. Julia Ingersoll, who will offer the academic salute.
First, I'd like to take a moment to commend Harcum's faculty and staff for their hard work and commitment to our students. Our faculty and staff worked with dedication, skill, and adaptability, perseverance to ensure that our graduates would succeed in their majors and have the skills and knowledge to enter the workplace and the world, no matter what barriers they faced. At this time, I ask the class of 2020 to consider the efforts of the faculty and staff members at Harcum College. Years after you've left Harcum College, you may not remember the campus. You may not remember this day, or maybe you will because of its unprecedented nature. Nevertheless, you undoubtedly will remember your instructors and the staff who helped you when you needed help during your time at Harcum. They nurtured you and cared for you. It is their knowledge, their love of teaching, and commitment to each one of you that has helped you to get to this moment today. On behalf of the entire Harcum community, thank you for thinking of our devoted faculty and staff and my best wishes to all the graduates and their families. We look forward to continuing to know you as successful alumni. Thank you.
I have one thought to add to Dr. Ingersoll's academic salute. In addition to your own hard work and dedication, it also takes a network of friends, family, and loved ones to keep you on your academic path and help you along your educational journey. For all the roles they have played, we want to extend our sincere appreciation to your family and friends too. At this time, I would like to recognize Rachel McDaniel, Student Government Association President, to address the class of 2020. Rachel?
Greetings, friends, family, classmates, faculty, Harcum Board of Trustees, President D. Temple, and esteemed guests. Thank you for joining us in this unorthodox yet special graduation ceremony. To my esteemed classmates, congratulations. Today is our day. Who would have thought we would be celebrating our accomplishments this way? In January, we were just starting the spring semester, excited for what was to come. In February, as classes picked up, we were all intensely focused on schoolwork, unaware of the massive changes that were to come. As March approached, I'm sure no one expected COVID-19 to shift our plans this way. I definitely did not. I was looking forward to being on Bryn Mawr campus in the spring, covered in flowers, ready to accomplish my short-term goals and looking towards the future. I was planning on spending time in the library and working on transfer applications for school next year. But the world had a different plan in mind. Reality turned out much different from what we all expected. Even though we had to adjust our expectations, I believe there are positive ways to look at this time. This pandemic may have taken our face-to-face connection, but not the lifelong connections made between us as Harcum Bears. Truly, it was difficult being separated from friends, faculty, and staff. But like most change, it was unpredictable. We also recognized that this change affected our professors, who had to make adjustments to a new way of teaching. Our new normal became online classes, submitting assignments through Canvas, and seeing each other virtually through a screen. But we have risen to the occasion. We embrace this new normal and the challenges that come with it. We now realize that through the strength of this community, together we can overcome our challenges. All of us know that life is full of obstacles and roadblocks that will try to stop us on our path towards greatness. Just think about the roadblocks we experienced in the past. Applying to Harcum, selecting classes, moving in, making friends, writing papers. Yes, overcoming challenges is difficult, but believing in yourself and staying focused will guide you in the right direction. In the face of a global pandemic, we have all shown great focus and determination to complete our degrees. No matter what the world throws at us, we share this accomplishment. And we will be stronger for having made it through this time together. Recently, I was virtually introduced to a fellow graduate, Tyree Gladden, from our Deliverance Partnership site. Tyree shared with me some comments on behalf of our partnership site students that I wanted to pass along. According to Tyree, many partnership site students are mothers, fathers, and even grandparents. They are adult learners, balancing children, jobs, rent, bills, school, and then homework. Although partnership site students may have different experiences from students on the Bryn Mawr campus, we share the same driving force that has led us all to pursuing and obtain our degrees from Harcum College. As non-traditional students, Tyree said it is almost befitting that we culminate our Harcum experience with the non-traditional virtual graduation. To close Tyree's comments, I wanted to share a wonderful quote from him. Remember, the ceremony may be virtual, but the connections and the knowledge gained will last a lifetime. I also want to close with a quote. This one from Dr. Seuss. With the hope that it will motivate you the way it does for me. You have brains in your head, feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose. This quote is a reminder that despite any challenges and obstacles that you have or will continue to face, you are always in control. Thank you to our families and friends for the constant care, support, and positive affirmations given to us over the amazing years. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Thank you, Rachel. We have with us today as our commencement speaker the Reverend Dr. Lorena Marshall Blake, President of the Independence Blue Cross Foundation. She leads strategic, programmatic, and operational efforts to fulfill the Foundation's mission to lead sustainable solutions that improve the health and wellness of the community. While overseeing grant-making work for the Foundation, she steered the Foundation to be a collaborator, innovator, convener of diverse organizations, and thought leader in addressing emerging health needs in southeastern Pennsylvania. There is no question in my mind that the Reverend Dr. Marshall Blake is a lady for our times, considering this pandemic and all the challenges that we're trying to meet. She is there, ready, and acting. Lorena is devoted to her church and community. An ordained pastor, she serves as an associate minister at the Vine Memorial Baptist Church in Philadelphia. In addition, she is affiliated with more than 30 professional and civic organizations, including the Anti-Defamation League and the United Negro College Fund. She earned an undergraduate from Antioch and a Master of Government Administration from the University of Pennsylvania. She's an honorary fellow of the American Academy of Nursing and was appointed to the National Advisory Council on Nursing Education and Practice in the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. Reverend Dr. Marshall Blake epitomizes the spirit of our founder, Edith Harcum. Reverend Dr. Lorena Marshall Blake, on behalf of the Board of Trustees, it is my pleasure to confer upon you the honorary degree of Doctor of Healthcare Innovation. Members of the class of 2020, members of the Board of Trustees, faculty, administration, friends, and family, it is my pleasure to present our commencement speaker, the Reverend Dr. Lorena Marshall Blake.
Hello, graduates of Harcum College. I wish I could hear your voices saying hello to me. I wish I could see your faces. But guess what? I can feel your hearts. I know they're bursting with pride. I know they're full of love for the people who helped you get here. I know there's probably also some sadness and fear in there about the situation we all find ourselves in. That's natural. I feel sad and scared for you. But here's my message to you. As you graduate from Harcum College, it's what you do next that will define the meaning of this great accomplishment. That's why we call this commencement a beginning. And the same thing is true for the COVID-19 crisis. The ultimate meaning of this strange, sad time will be defined by what we all do next. So let's talk about how to do great things under trying circumstances. But first, let me send a greeting to your loved ones who might be online watching and celebrating with you. Parents, grandparents, friends, mentors. You did great. This is an incredible class of graduates. Nothing can keep them from achieving what they set out to do. Let me also greet President DeTemple, Chairman Klein, and the incredible Board of Trustees, and all the wonderful faculty and staff of Harcum College. At the Independence Blue Cross Foundation, we love Harcum, the College of Possibilities. We love the values that guide you: excellence, civility, empowerment, integrity, community service, and respect for diversity. We are so proud that Harcum has become part of our Nurses for Tomorrow scholarship program. I came to Harcum's Power of Possibilities brunch in January, and I had the privilege to meet one of our amazing scholarship recipients, Yaquia Jones. Yaquia, I am so proud of you and your fellow graduates. Nursing education is one of our foundation's top priorities, along with supporting privately funded health centers that help the underserved, and working with community-based nonprofits that focus on access to care, innovation, national health issues like the opioid epidemic, and now, of course, COVID-19, and more than just a source of funds. Like our parent company, Independence Blue Cross, the foundation is a convener of diverse organizations, a force for new ideas, and a thought leader in addressing emerging health needs in this region. That work is going to be more important than ever now. The biggest global crisis of our lifetime has turned out to be a health crisis and an economic crisis and a crisis of spirit. It's going to take leadership and collaboration to overcome it. And the thing is, there's room for everyone to play a part, both as collaborators and as leaders. That's especially true for you. You who have grabbed onto the gift of education and prepared yourselves to do big things. As I said before, what you do next will create the meaning of now. So what can you do? Today, we have a diverse group of graduates with a diverse set of skills, but there is something you all have in common. It is the chance, the responsibility to apply your new skills and knowledge to pursue a calling, to always do the right thing, to make things better for others, to unite people. Maya Angelou once said, if you find it in your heart to care for somebody else, you will have succeeded. If you haven't found your calling yet, keep searching. It's there. There are 3 values crucial to pursuing your calling: leadership, community, and courage. These are the values we need today as we meet this great challenge. Let's talk specifically about servant leadership. With the education you've received, you have the opportunity to lead and the obligation to serve. Marian Wright Edelman wrote, "Service is the rent we pay for being. It is the very purpose of life and not something you do in your spare time." Genuine leaders make things better for others, not just for themselves. Leadership brings out the best in others. In order to lead, you must serve. I encourage you to think like a leader. Think of ways you can serve. This brings me to the second value, community. This pandemic is challenging our sense of community, but we have to stay together. We know that no single person can solve the big problems we face, but you know who can solve these problems? All of us together. Margaret Mead said, "Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it's the only thing that ever has." So as much as you focus on your own achievements and responsibilities, also focus on lifting up others. My final value is something that we desperately need right now, and we have to practice it every day: courage. Michelle Obama eloquently said, "Don't ever underestimate the importance you can have, because history has shown us that courage can be contagious and hope can take on a life of its own." She spoke those words in a church in Soweto, South Africa, a place where people relied on courage to keep them going, and ultimately to change the world they lived in. So if the world you're living in worries you, and I know it does right now, remember that you have the skills, the talent, and the dedication to change it. Let that be a source of courage, and when you find that courage, share it with everyone around you. I close with a story about a woman named Minnie Player, who contributed to a book called What Keeps Me Standing? Letters from Black Grandmothers on Peace, Hope, and Understanding. Minnie wanted to be a nurse, but was reduced to mopping floors at a mental health hospital in Birmingham, Alabama in the 1950s. There she befriended a white doctor who had been admitted after the end of his marriage. She challenged him every day to work on getting better. When he was finally able to leave, he told Minnie that she was the biggest reason he was able to rebuild himself. In her letter, Minnie wrote, "We are so conditioned to think that our lives revolve around great moments, but great moments often catch us off guard. You never know the power you possess to heal a human heart. Regardless where life may lead, you've got a role to play. Never doubt your own role and the power you have to make a difference. Whether you're going on to another degree, continuing in your career, or starting a new one, I wish you all the best. I have confidence in you. Please have confidence in yourself and in this moment, which will pass. Stay calm, stay home, stay safe, but most of all, stay encouraged. Thank you and congratulations. Job well done.
Thank you, Reverend Marshall Blake, for your inspiring words. At this time, I am pleased to confer the Lindback Distinguished Teaching Award. The Lindback is a prestigious designation that Harcum offers once every 3 years. As defined by the Lindback Foundation, the award is based on the size of the faculty and the faculty member who demonstrates excellence in teaching students. This year's winner is Fran Schuda, the program director of the nursing program. We are living in a world that has been turned upside down for many of our friends, family, and neighbors. They all need quality care from many professionals, but especially nurses. Nurses are on the front lines and not only provide medical care to their patients, but also provide compassion and human contact since their loved ones are not allowed to be with them at this time. We cannot imagine a world without nurses, and Harcum College cannot imagine a nursing program without Fran Schuda. Under her leadership, the nursing curriculum was updated and developed to reflect contemporary nursing practices. The program is student-centric and includes robust interventions, including simulations, practice tests, individualized student interactions, and hands-on tutoring. Not only has Ms. Schuda developed the program, but she continuously improves the program and its curriculum. And she does that as part of a team. She solicits input and feedback from professionals, from faculty, and most importantly, from the students. She works with her colleagues to help raise funds for scholarships from the Independence Blue Cross Foundation and funds for nursing equipment from the Scholar Foundation and McLean Contribution Ship. She helps with recruitment videos for her program. She recommends students and alumni who are willing to participate in reaching out to the community and potential students to make sure that everyone knows about our program and our program remains relevant. All of her efforts are done with the ultimate goal of preparing graduates to be successful and to be able to care for diverse patient populations in hospitals and other settings. Because of her integrity, vision, willingness to listen, support of her students, and insistence on excellence, she and her students are accomplishing goals. Setting a goal is admirable. Achieving the goal is remarkable. For the last 3 years, 100% of our nursing graduates passed the National Council licensure exam on their first try. Despite her immeasurable impact, Ms. Schuda never seeks accolades and is quick to deflect praise by complimenting and encouraging others. It is a privilege to work with Ms. Schuda, and it is with great pleasure that I present Fran Schuda with the 2020 Lindback Distinguished Teaching Award. Congratulations, Fran. Now we move on to honoring an outstanding 2020 graduate. As you know, earning and maintaining top grades in college is difficult. Students must spend long hours in class and many more hours studying. They must constantly balance academic deadlines with demands from family, work, and other commitments. Harcum offers many resources to help students, but in the end, the effort to succeed must come from the student. Because of this level of commitment, it is with particular pride that Harcum bestows the Academic Excellence Award on 4 students with a perfect 4.0 grade point average. Today it is my pleasure to recognize this year's Academic Excellence Award winners. First, we have Emma Hopkins, who graduated in December with a degree in Animal Center Management. She was always a hardworking student who enjoyed working with other students, and she worked at the Elmwood Zoo, and she is currently working at Homestead Animal Hospital. Next, we recognize Teresa Mays, who also graduated with a degree in Animal Center Management. She was an oncology nurse for 20 years who decided to make a career change and find a way to give back to her community. Teresa plans to open a hospice for elderly dogs. Our third award winner is Scott Stotland, a Human Services graduate from the Diversified Community Partnership Sites program. Scott has been diligent, dedicated, and has worked hard for self-advocacy throughout his time at Harcum. Our fourth Academic Excellence Award is for Denise Young. Denise graduated with a degree in Human Services, also from the Deliverance Partnership Sites program. Denise has been employed in the human services field since 2008. She has been described as having, quote, the highest level of professionalism and positivity, as well as being a paragon to her peers. I congratulate all four outstanding graduates on receiving this award.
Hi, my name is Ed Kovacs. I'm honored to serve as your Dean of Student Life and pleased to present two awards during today's commencement. The Harcum Award is named for the co-founder of Harcum College, Edith Hatcher Harcum. The Harcum Award recognizes the student or students who best represent the college in both their academic and co-curricular achievements. This year, we recognize two students who epitomize the ideals of the Harcum Award. Our first recipient has demonstrated exceptional academic achievement by maintaining a 3.8 GPA and also continually striving to be the best she can be outside the classroom. Learning and doing well inside the classroom are essential, but the true test is to apply what is learned to one's chosen profession and grow as a citizen of the world. Our first winner of the Harcum Award has accomplished this as summer intern for Common Pleas Court Judge Tamika Lane, impressing Judge Lane's staff with her energy and personality. It is a pleasure to present a 2020 Harcum Award to Ikashila Edwards. Our second Harcum Award winner is an excellent student who has maintained a 3.67 GPA and believes strongly in helping others. This individual has served as class president for the Student American Dental Hygienists Association and was extremely active through organizing and participating in fundraisers and mentoring new students. His community outreach includes oral hygiene lectures in Philadelphia, at Bridge Day Academy in Coatesville, and the Salvation Army in Roxborough. This recipient is a positive force inside the classroom and within the community. I am pleased to present the second 2020 Harcum Award to William Schneider. Congratulations to Ikashila and William. Next is the Student Leadership Award, which is presented to the student who has demonstrated outstanding leadership, service, and contributions to the Harcum community. This year's recipient is a poised, hardworking student who not only knows how to advocate for herself, but also never misses the opportunity to help and advocate for her fellow students. You may have seen this year's winner in the library, the Student Success Center, or through serving as president of the Student Government Association. She has also worked closely with the Office of Advancement, with the Campus Safety Committee, and as student representative to the Harcum College Alumni Association. Throughout these experiences, this recipient sought guidance and advice about how to be an effective leader, and she was not afraid to ask for help when she personally needed it. Also, when fellow students expressed need, she would stop and help and encourage them to use the campus resources available. She participated in many community service projects and campus activities and encouraged other students to do the same. This year's winner is a shining example of the power of possibility. It is my honor to present the 2020 Student Leadership Award to Rachel McDaniel. Congratulations to the class of 2020. We are incredibly proud of you. Next, we will return to Dr. DeTemple, who will present the President's Award.
Harcum College challenges students to make a commitment to academic success, professional accomplishment, leadership, community service, and lifelong learning. The President's Award recognizes the student who has done the most to promote the ideals of the college. Selection is made by the President based on recommendations from the faculty, staff, and the Dean of Student Life. Many of us wear uniforms when we go to work, and we need to communicate clearly to those with whom we interact. Could you do your job wearing your uniform, being prohibited from saying a single word, and still elicit bright smiles, laughter, and high fives? Our recipient can and does do this. She tackles her role as Hatcher with cheerful enthusiasm, unbounded energy, and great humor. She made many community appearances, both on and off campuses, to the delight of many. Her Rad Tech program director, Anna Simikoskis, gives her the highest marks for maturity and professionalism. She is currently doing her clinical rotation on the front lines as a student technologist at Mercy Fitzgerald Hospital. She is a wonderful representation of someone who is all deserving of the possibilities Harcum can promote. I had the pleasure of riding around with a golf cart doing photo ops at our golf tournament. And again, it was an exciting time for both of us. Please join me in congratulating this year's President's Award recipient, Cecilia Walsh. Now we come to the part of the ceremony that everyone has been waiting for, the conferring of degrees. Normally, you'd be able to walk across this stage and I would shake your hand. I miss that, and I know that that's a major thing to each of you and how much you miss that. But we're going forward, and I want to confer the degrees at this point in the ceremony. By the authority vested in the office of the President, the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, and the Board of Trustees of Harcum College, I am proud to confer upon you the Harcum College Associate's degree with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations to the following students for earning their college degrees.
Alyssa Danielle Abonizio, Angela Adams, Joanne Angela Adams, Rosemary Aguilera Olea, Kristen Nicole Akers, Jean-Francois Nicholas Mikhail Alphonse, Raven E. Alston, Sandra Alvarez, Kira Anderson, Labrea Anderson, Jacob Jeremy Aponte, Kamani Arrington, Juliana Marie Ashbridge, Marian Ayala Pizarro, Maxine Nicole Bacon, Deontay Bailey, Tamika Bailey, Yolanda M. Bailey, Hanif Banks, Amira Barber, Isaili L. Basketbill, Shauna Syria Bazemore, Catherine Jean Beal, Rakira Benjamin, Katie Benner, Alonza V. Benson, Ashley Vanna Barnadell, Shanika Bay, Michaela Bikja, Tanya Renee Blaze. Emily Blocklet. Brittany Lynn Bollinger. Cameron Elizabeth Bonney. Rose Bostick. Liam Boyles. Ashley Brader. Julia Helene Brady. Nicholas Brennan. Courtney Brittis. Charday Colston Bright. Ronita Marie Brooks. Shania Naima Brown. Laisha Ellen Barrage. Joanna May Butkus. Nadisha M. Calhoun. Mirari M. Camillo. Mark Camfield. Tyrese Laval, Canada. Danielle Canistra. Tanisha Cannon. Selena Cano. Elizabeth Rose Capelli. Sasha D. Cardona. Wendy Kari. Aaliyah Denise Carpenter. Augustus Cassell. Brittany Castro. Kristen Elizabeth Catalano. Autumn Cherie Cathcart. Janelle Elena Cawley. Aisha Monique Cadino. Ashanta Chapman Murphy. Chanel Cherry. Benjamin Leslie David Christie. Sarah Noel Clark. Kelly Yvette Clark Coates. Sarah Clark. Caitlin Cleary. Sharita Coleman. Yanil Colon. Allison Christine Cook. Brenda Viola Cooper. Norma J. Cooper. Stacy Nicole Cooper. Madison Corbett. Teresa D. Cotman. Tracy N. Cotman. Kia Couch. Mahela Ayula Croiteriu. Caitlin Crosby. Iris Jasmine Cruz. Nichelle Nettie Cruz. Jose Ignacio L. Cuevas. Donald Cully. Letitia Ann Cunningham. Christina Marie Cure. Karen L.V. Curry. Jada Amoy Davis. Charisse C. Dean. Alexandra Mercedes De Finis, Kayliana De Leon, Khalida Deloach, Julia Demelier, David Dineska, Keisha Dennis, Rosemarie Deppa, Sarah D. Giovanni, Michael Anthony Diaz, Mario DiCarlo, Lauren Marie DeFazio, Jada Marie DiMichelle, Aaron Donnelly, Halda Dorisme, Mary Caitlin Dorsey, Jamia S. Douglas, Shelby Ann Dodrick, Shanae L. Doward, Ashley Kirshner Dowes, Timothy Charles Durbano, Cantavio Dutriel, Phoebe Dyer, Shania Evan Edward, Ikashila Edwards, Alacia S. Elliott,
Alexis Ellis Henry,
Nashira Ann English, Renetta A. Evans, Sasha Nicole Fadler, Jamie Lee Faro, Cassidy J. Feliciano, Devin N. Findley, Priscilla Ludwig Fiorda, Demetria Lachey Fiorentino, Rebecca Fleming, Angel Camille Flood, Cruz M. Flores, Gabriela I. Flores, Michael Ford, Miranda Lee Fox, Jennifer Dawn Gable, Lawrence D. Gant, Franklina V. Garcia, Martinique S. Gary, Taylor Renee Geyser, Gabrielle C. George, Veronica Rose Gildia, Megan Lynn Giorgi, Alexis Giova, Tyree Gladden, Jahia Glenn, Atia Cicely Golden, Stephanie Louise Goldner, Jasmine S. Gordon, Ermitha Gracia, Emily Grady, Alicia Ann Greeley, Angelique Marie Gregor, Francesca Guerrero, Gary Hall, Julia Harrington, Ciara Harris. Victoria Lee Hartzell. Aaliyah D. Hatton. Rachel Hayden. Javel Hemphill. Gabriel Hernandez. Dina Hertel. Chantel Victoria Hickman. Timir Kaleem Hill. Min Tuong Huang. Dorothy Hodges. Molly F. Hoffman. Kevin Thomas Holmes. Cassidy D. Hoops. Emma Hopkins. Cadasia Horton. Jessica Hughes. Sherry Iodeshi. Amra Isakovic. Noemi Jimenez. Ariane S. John. Audra Johnson. Yvette Lynette Johnson. Rebecca Johnson. Troy C. Johnson. Danielle Marie Jones. Kaitera Sade Jones. Latarcia Renee Jones. Yakia Jones. Manucheka J. Jocelyn. Annie Joseph. Natasha Ikea Joyner. Maggie Maria Kasapi. Kendra Kennedy. Tafsina Kanam. Erin Lynn Kirk. Caitlin Taylor Kleinsmith. Emily Ann Cohen. Kareem Cohn. Kaji Karoma. Nicole Kalsisis. Kara Lynn Kulak. Mary Culler. Rhoda Kayem. Daphne Laban. Lonisha K. Landy. Tamika M. Lane. Amanda Lynn Lawler. Linda Lee. Ivan Lindyell. Samantha Ray Levin. Tejane Lewis Brown. Nicole Marie Lex. Thomas Lindsay. Rachel Gabriella Lisa. Jewel Little. Dominic London. Cassandra Lugo. Maggie Maria Kasapi. Lauren Mackins. Pooja Mahesh. Stephanie E. Masonnet, Oksana Malinchak, Elisa Mancini Kehoe, Caroline Phoebe Manfrey, Joshua Menger, Abby Margiata, Windley Ruby Martell Luna, Kimberly Renee Matthews, Aaron McCullough, Rachel McDaniel, Megan McDevitt, Jontavius Bronte McDowell, Nigel McHar, Elisha Shantae McKenzie, Lee Aaron David McKnight, Yvonne P. McLean, Kelsey McTague, Teresa Meese, Ashley Bellin Mendoza, Taryn Miles, Tyra Ashley Miller, Alexis Miller Jones, Madison Molesky, Luca Momick, Holly L. Montgomery, Sarita D. Marino, Samantha Ashley Morris, Ebony S. Moores, Curtis Brahim Mosley, Najla Muhammad, Mildred L. Murdoch, Maggie Faye Murphy, Samantha L. Murphy, Victoria Myers, Patricia A. Nagel, Harinder Kaur Naurd, Shanik Irwan Ndong Nkoma, Lucia Marie Newber, Terry Newman, McKenna Carrington Nichols, Aaliyah Noakes, Christina M. Nunez, Desiree Ann Cherie Natal, Sarah Julia Nye, Haley O'Donnell, Kevin O'Donnell, Sarah O'Farrell, Kanifa Chanel Oliver, Tian M. Orr, Brittany Pennell, Sharon Terry Parker, Kathleen Paris, Lynette C. Parsley, Krista C. Pedrogo, Dominique Alicia Perez, Melitza Perez, Lisa Alina Phillips, Gabrielle M. Picarello, Natalia Pona, Bailey Porman, Jennifer Potts, Najee Dominique Powell. Brittany Prey. Brent Price. Ebony Nitsa Viola Prince. Lamont E. Purnell. Jessica S. Ramirez. Brielle Rierick. Deshania D. Red. Dana Ray Redmond. Marcella L. Reed. Tara Caroline Reinmiller. Monique T. Richards. Danine Robinson. Shauna Robinson. Carlos Rodriguez. Kayleen Rodriguez. Kylie Rosing. Rebecca Rochford. Daniel Robert Roth. Monte George Roundtree. Chernay Rowell. Shimane Rumpf. Monica Rush. Natalie Ann Ruzich. Haley Sacchetti. Anna Sophia Solomonson. Ricky Santana. Jasmine Santos Rodriguez. Allison Shaw. Michaela Shapoler. Stephanie Allison Schmidt. William C. Schneider. Francesca Angelina Chotel Kaleli. Sherlyn Say. Roland Lee Lester Schaefer. Brett Elizabeth Sherborne. Hinal Sheth. Janae Ebony Simpson. Jasmine Cherie Simpson. Ashley Steensland Smith. India Nicole Smith. Sherry L. Smith. Stacy Smith. Nija A. Smith May. Kayla Marie Snyder. Megan Elaine Snyder. Nicole Renee Spruill. Shahida Davida Square. Jessica Marie Stevens. George H. Stevenson. Alexandria Stewart. Siani S. Stewart. Takina Lena Stewart. Brianna Simone Stokes. Scott Michael Stotland. Jacqueline Strelekis. Rachel Marie Stymiest. Rachel Eileen Swar. Rachel Swartley. Morgan Tancredi. Jennifer Tarpley. Jessica Tassone. Howard E. Tate. Aigni Taylor Culler. Dion Emmanuel Theron. Antonio Thomas. Jella Andy Elizabeth Thomas. Lindsay Michelle Thomas. Maya D. Thomas. Nicole Ann Thomas. Taisha Nicole Thomas. Tonetta Thomas. Markayla Antoinette Thompson. Kelsey Ashlyn Tierney. Amanda T. Tillery. Catherine Tolliver. Kiara Serena Timoni. Jennifer Torres. Victor Torres. Latoya Marie Trice. Katarine Sakiris. Charnel Tull. Cassandra Claire Tomolo. Hannah Hope Van Arsdale. Kayla Lee Varela. Lucia R. Veneri. Madeline Verna. Jamie M. Vicari. Irina Vitter. Soren Kays Vogel. Samuel Wallace. Cecilia Walsh. Nakia S. Walton. Elizabeth Walls. Jalisa N. Washington. Nemat R. Waterton. Winter Webb. Tashana M. Weeks. Christy Jean Wells. Zenobia B. Wheeler. Davina L. White Sparks. Angela Wilkins. Diane Williams. Helen Williams. Inari Abril Williams. Natasha T. Williams. Tina Lorraine Williams. Barbara Winner. Caitlin Winterly. Sabrina Danelle Woods. Elizabeth Dominique Wright. Terrell Roten. Meow T. Wu. Maria F. Yazquin Vasquez. Candace Renee Young. Denise N. Young.
Board of Trustees, honored guests, faculty, staff, family, and friends, let us all salute the graduates of the class of 2020. Now I would like to introduce Dr. Tracy Johnson, a member of the class of 2004, who will welcome you into the body of Harcum alumni and also provide the commencement benediction. Tracy?
Members of the graduating class of 2020, my name is Tracy Johnson, and I am a graduate of Harcum College, and I currently serve as the president of Harcum College Alumni Association. And it is my privilege to congratulate you on this milestone event in your lives and officially welcome you as a member of the Harcum College Alumni Association. Do you know that you join nearly 10,000 alums who, like you, are a part of Harcum's 100-year-old tradition of outstanding academic, career, and life preparation? I encourage you to stay connected with the college and with each other because we are a Harcum family. There are many ways to stay active: by volunteering, attending homecoming, and cheering for our Harcum Bears at sports events, professional networking, and even taking a leadership role on our Harcum College Alumni Board. This year's homecoming falls on the weekend of October the 11th, and I fervently hope that we all can enjoy an in-person homecoming festivities this year, as we've done in the past. I encourage you to remain active with the college, but most of all, remain reactive with the Harcum College Alumni Association, because your involvement with the Alumni Association will allow Harcum to thrive another century. I just want to say you have done a tremendous job. In spite of the obstacles, in spite of the challenge you've had this year, you and your family have done an awesome job. You're here at graduation. Celebrate life, celebrate you, continue to thrive and be all you're called to be. Go out there and take the world by storm. I congratulate you. Continue to do what you were designed to do. Congratulations. God, I would like to just thank you for all the students, the faculty members, Dr. DeTemple and his family, all the professors, everyone that had a part in the endeavors of our students. Thank you for allowing our students to cross our way. Thank you for allowing them to attend the 2 years you've given us with them. They have done amazing things. And we know with your help and what you have allowed them to do at Harcum, they will continue to do awesome things in the community and in their careers. We appreciate you for allowing them to cross our pathways. We appreciate you for allowing them to choose Harcum College as their career path. We thank you for just what you're going to do and what you're yet to do in their lives. We ask that you protect them. We ask that you continue to use them. And Father, we ask that they remain connected with the Harcum family. We thank you, and in your name we pray. Amen.
Thank you, Tracy. Excellent as always. We're nearly concluded now. First, I would like to acknowledge the Commencement Committee, led by Dean of Student Life Ed Kovacs and Director of Campus Activities Brittany Shaw. They completed all their work for this important occasion virtually and have done an outstanding job. Thank you very much to you and your committee. One of the things I hope you have learned at Harcum is that you can achieve great things. Never let anyone tell you otherwise. I believe education is a lifelong process. We are constantly learning, transitioning through life, always getting better at dealing with the challenges. And in my heart, I know that we will deal with this one. It's big, but we will deal with it. Despite all the disruption caused by the coronavirus, it has not prevented us from recognizing you, graduates, and your achievements. Knowledge and the changes that go with it are accelerating every day. Never stop learning, and never stop encouraging others to learn. We need knowledge of ourselves and of each magnificent individual that we come in contact with. Social distancing allowed. There are different cultures with a multitude of ideas. It's through this understanding we will find peace. I would like you to know that this is the 21st year that I have started each day placing a thimble, here's the thimble, in my pocket, saying this mantra: Peace, love, hate-free, self-worth, be kind. And don't forget, there are others behind you seeking opportunity and exploring their possibilities. Reach back to them. Help them to succeed as you have. Always give back, whether it's to Harcum or your community or your family. You will be richer for it. As we conclude this ceremony, and as you venture into the world of work and service, may the God of us all bless and protect you. And now I'd like to call upon Kathy Anthony again to share Harcum's alma mater with you. Kathy?
Harcum, we hail thee, we pledge to thee our heart's devotion, our loyalty to thee, who does guide us on our way. We unfurl the purple, our sign of loyalty. Oh, Harcum, we sing to thee. Our alma mater, we